Well, hello and welcome to my first tutorial of the season. Today I want to show you how to make such a paper flower out of a simple star. So that's what it will be, paper flower. So you can make your own. You don't have to buy those expensive ones or have to ship it. You can make it on your own, and I think it looks cool. And so we will do that. For this tutorial, or for this technique, you need a star die or a star punch, whatever you have near or whatever you have. It doesn't matter. You can also freehand cut it if you want to. But I have the shape dies from Nellie Snellen. There you go. See, from Nellie Snellen, and they work pretty well. And I learned this technique from Nellie Snellen herself when she was on a craft fair last year in October here in Germany. Then what else you need is a pair of scissors. It doesn't have to be this kind. It can all be all kind you have. Then you need a pencil, or like I have here, a Stabilo pen, a embossing pen. Something round that you can put your star around on, so the petals will be curled on them. And then you need a mister. It doesn't have to be like this mini mister from Ranger. It can be any kind, and in it is just water. So cheap product. And you need paper, of course. I punched a couple of stars here. This is just normal white cardstock, really thin cardstock though. Thin cardstock and a pattern paper. And I punched out this star from the pattern paper, a little pink flower. So I will show you on pattern paper and normal paper so you can see how it looks like. And then I will show you that you can also color your embossing, your flowers. Okay, so let's get started. I hope you will see everything. So, let's get started. So first you need just your star. And what you do is you have those notches here, and you just cut in them about 2/3. Not totally until the mid, so just 2/3. You still have something in the mid. And you cut in every notch. These 2/3. Until you have 5 slices. So that's how your star looks like now. And we'll do the same with the small one. We'll make a small and a bigger one. So I also cut in here all those 5 little slices. You will see why we'll need that. So now we have that. Now comes the messy part, but it's okay. I usually put them in my hand for that one. Put the star on top and then just spray it with the mister a few times, as much as you think you need. So I just put it on one side and then turn it over and mist again, and then let it set and take the other one. So so the water can sink into it. So I'm just putting it here so the water can really get into the paper and make it easier to bend and move. And then I do the same with the pattern paper star. So first I do the back side and turn it over and do the front. So that water can really suck into it. Yeah. And that's the other side, so it can really get wet. Okay, this one it just can also like rub it into it, the paper a little bit, but I think that's okay. Okay, now we have the wet star. And then we take our pen or embossing tool or whatever we use, wrap it around here, then just take your thumb and your pointer, and then you just pinch. You just pinch the leaf together. It will be one of the blossom leaves. So you just have this, and then you have a curled leaf. So next one, I'll do it for the camera this time. So you just have this, then you take your corner and you just pinch. You can pinch it on the bottom too, so it gets more creases. And then you do on all 5. Pinch, 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 pinch. And as the middle of the star is now really thin because of the slices, you have to be careful so you don't rip it. And then you just pinch it out everywhere. So you can also pinch it again if it doesn't stay. But I think this looks already good. And you set it aside to dry. I usually try to have this, that it's a little bit more curled. So I put the points of the star down. So it will be like flower. So it's really bend in the middle. So, and now when it's drying, the paper gets stiff again. So it's hard again. Okay, now let's take the small one. Same procedure. It's wet enough, so just put it around the pen or embossing tool and just pinch it. Pinch it, pinch it. So, another one. Pinch, pinch, pinch. And so you see the creases in the flower. It's like a really nice rose flower. So you pinch all the way, all 5, as much as you want. And you can use any kind of paper. I haven't tried it with vellum paper, but any kind of pattern paper or cardstock that you like, you can try. Even embossed cardstock would work. Okay, now we have the small one. So these 2 are finished. That's it, in less than 2 minutes. And so you have 2 flowers. And once they are dry, they look like this. I made this one yesterday, and it's dry and stiff. And you can do whatever you want now. And what I like to do is color them. So I make them in white, and then I can color them the way I want it and need it for my card. So I'm using my Distress ink and Festive Berry and an applicator from Ink Essentials, and I just go over it with my tool and just ink it the way I want to. So I can, and you can see that the color stays on the creases, so it gives a really cool effect. So just do it like this. Yeah, and that's it. There you have your flower. You can also do it. It's a 2-tone flower if you put another flower in here. And what you can do with the flowers then is to take an embossing mat or whatever you have, put it on top, take a piercing tool, and just pierce a hole in it. Take a second flower. I prepared this yesterday. Take a second one, put a hole in it, and I had a brad somewhere here. And you can just put a brad. Oh, here it is. Take a brad and pull it through. So you have your own little flower. And it looks pretty cool though. And it's so easy to do. You can put it on any kind of card you want. So yeah, that was my tutorial. Here's a flower I made with the same pattern paper, but it's bigger yesterday. So you see, really works with it too. And it also works with colored cardstock. So this was a blue one. And yeah, it's that easy. I hope you will give it a try. And I hope to see you visiting my blog on mycraftwaytohappiness.blogspot.com. And yeah, hope to see you next time. And I hope you have as wonderful warm weather as I have. So that gave me the opportunity to do this. Okay, have a great day. Take care.